We are here. Welcome to Waynesville High School. Here for the varsity contest of softball. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 count. We have Avon Willis up to bat. She's playing in the outfield. 1-1 count after that foul ball. Again, thank you for joining us here on Allen Hilliard Sports. It's a pleasure. This net is really ruining things, but do the best we can with that. Two and one count, just to the outside. After this, we got Ashlyn Brewster and Jenna Calhoun. 6 and 5 positions. Basically infielders. And full count after that called strike on the corner. And we're going to have our first batter on base. Willis will make it after a walk. Next is Bruce. And Steele on the pitch. That ball is going to get away, but no extra bases are stolen out of that. Do apologize for the video. It is not the best, but that netting is challenging to say the least. It's trying its best to focus. Little camera is doing the best it can. 1-1 count. That pitch is low. Waynesville playing the Carthage Lady Tigers. And 1-2 count. Abby Nicole, pitcher for the Lady Tigers to start this ball game. She is also the number 6 hitter. Foul ball. Still 1-2 count. Join us tomorrow night. We'll have some Waynesville Tiger football. It'll be another cat fight. This time we're going to head to Neosho as the Tigers will face the Neosho Wildcats coming off a victory over Lebanon. And that is a foul ball. She got a little bit on that, so it is not a turnover. No, not a turnover. Still in football mode. It is not a strikeout. No outs, runner on second. I didn't move my little dial. Foul ball. And she will go back. We still have Willis on first. And that is close, but did not hit her, so that's a ball. I'm going to make myself a little cheat sheet scoreboard here. I didn't quite have everything I needed ready to go, but it will be alright. We'll make it work. Again, we'll be live 3 hours away in Neosho tomorrow. A long trip for the COC. And that is the second walk of the game. Calhoun will come up to bat, followed by Lexa Youngblood and Lottie Youngblood. Runners at second and third. That pitch is a ball. Last broadcast we did was a victory by the Republic Tigers over Waynesville. They defeated Dixon on Monday 9-0. And I believe they had a game Tuesday. They also play tomorrow, so a busy week for the Lady Tigers. We'll look at some scores in a little bit here, try to see what we can figure out. One 0 count. And back-to-back pitches. Both runners will advance on stolen bases. 2-1. And this is up. That is foul, but that is caught. That is out. Runners will stay. And looks like Willis will score. She's going to pick up the first run of the ball game here. And we're going to have her first out. So Carthage is up 1-0 with one out, runner on second. And this is through the outfield. That's going to bring in one. And that's going to be a double RBI for Youngblood. So a lot of Youngblood now coming up to bat. That was Lexa that hit that double, got the RBI. And a single now for Youngblood on that. Both runners will advance. And that will bring up Allie Whitland. Whitland is the number 2 hitter here. Or number 2 field position player. She's the catcher. Runners again at second and third. That is a hit down the middle. That will bring in one. That will bring in two. That's a 2 RBI dinger to make this a 4-run game. And due to... Nope, we are all cleared out here, ready to go. Up next is Stonebreaker. So 4 of the first 5 batters have scored in the contest already. Still one out. Again, I do apologize for the video, but... either excessive light or excessive dark is the theme here at Waynesville. And again, this is going to be a single, but another RBI. That will bring in Whitlock. And just like that, it is 5-1 now. Runner on first. We're going to take a short break real quick. We'll be back after this for more Tiger baseball, or Tiger softball. We're going to have a chat on the mat. There we go. Get it a little higher. And the first pitch is high, down the middle, but just high. Runner advanced after that. Wallace hits a high ball. This is center field. That is out. And looks like the runner will... She is safe. So we're going to have an out for that. 2 outs now in the ball game. The runner at third. And Emma's start coming up. After this, we'll be running the rotation here. Or batting the cycle, however you want to call it. We're going to be top of the lineup again. Willis will come back. She has already scored. And the only other hit we've had out there is Caitlin Stonebreaker. Can't read the first name 100%, but actually, it's down here. Nope, it's Kenlyn Stonebreaker. Apologize for that. And we're going to have a 4-pitch walk on that. Runners on the corners. Again, rules apply. 15 runs in the third, 10 after 5. Tiger's going to have to come out with some fire offense here to offset this. Willis back up to bat. Again, she has made it to base on a walk and scored. That ball is foul. You know what? That netting is perfectly focused. I have to admit that. And runners on second and third now after that pitch. I believe it's an 0-2 count. No count on the, yep, it is 0-2. No count on the, 2 strikes. Interesting. First ball of this throw here. I don't have a window where I can hear everything, but and this is foul backwards. So runners will reset. We'll try this again. Still 1-2. 2 outs, 2 on, 5 runs on the board right now for Carthage. And our leadoff batter, Ava Willis, taking her second at-bat of the first. She walked in the first inning. That was under Abby Nicole pitching. Kendall Cobb pitching right now. And 2-2 count. So officially she is 0-2 with a run in the game. And that's going to end the inning. That is a strikeout. So at the end of 3, it is 5-0. Alright, second inning. Well, sorry, bottom of the first. Not the second inning yet. Foul ball. First up to bat is Alexis Nia Dick there. She is an outfielder. Pitching is Abby Wallace. And single down the middle. That is Tiger's first run, first hit of the game. Next up, Riley Grosswiener, followed by Reagan Grosswiener in the 2 and 3 position here. And that pitch got away a little bit. And that pitch is an out. And after Riley is Reagan. Reagan, last of the infield players here. She plays third. That pitch is a strike. Tigers still at first. And this is a single. No decision on the throw and the fielder's choice. Didn't think she had a play on any of them, so we're going to put that down as a single. And we got runners on first and second here. Tigers offense coming out strong. We have this is not number 3, this is number 11. Yep, never mind. This is Perez coming up to bat, and if you need any help with your lawn, check out Perez Lawn Care. Proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and all their endeavors here. I might need Perez Lawn Care to help my yard out a little bit. My yard's getting a little bit rough. But we'll just see. Hopefully it, gets cold eventually and it just freezes away and dies. Right now it's not looking like that. 95 degrees tomorrow. Warm day. 1-2 count. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. Hopefully you'll join me tomorrow night as the Waynesville Tigers will be in the O-Show. Battle of the Cats again, as we've had for the first 3 weeks of the season. Run over to third. That's an out. So now Waynesville, 2 outs, runner on second. And then Saturday, of course, 6 youth football games. So pitching around Perez a little bit here, trying to get her to bite. Nothing to it right now. And if you're just joining us, I apologize about the camera. It is, it's just not a good area to do things. I need to figure out a way to zip tie a camera up there, but the problem is it's like 30 feet off the ground, so not that happy about climbing up there. And Perez will be walked on that. And this is hit down the middle. That's going to bring in 1. Nope. Third base will not head home. But Horsey will bring in a single. And just like that, we have loaded bases out there. 2 pitches made. Went from 2 outs, chance to end the inning, to 2 outs, runners on all 4 corners. And that will bring up, is it Abby out there? Yes, Abby is still batting. Abby Nicole, the starting pitcher. Two strikes. So chance for Carthage here to get out of this tight situation. I mean, if anything's in the middle, you're going for home or whatever base you're going for. Because they have to move either direction. There's nowhere you can go if this ball's hit. If this ball gets in the outfield, it is gone. We're bringing in at least 2 batters. And that is a strikeout. So that will end the inning. That will strand 3. It is 5-0 Carthage. Carthage coming up in the top of the second. We'll be back after these messages. Also, Security Bank is our Friday night football sponsor for all the away games. Home games, of course, covered by Tiger TV. And we're going to have a hit by pitch on that. So Bruce will get on base, hit by pitch. Should bring up Calhoun. That is Calhoun down there. So runner on first already on the hit batter. That pitch is low, runner uncontested, no throw. And just like that, it is 5-0 still. But now we got a chance, runner to advance this lead for Carthage. We're going to see, this is on the inside, good pitch selection. Low though, that'll bring up a, I think it's 3-0. They have 2-0 on the board, but I believe it's 3-0. Not really too bad of a day. Again, runner advanced, no throw. So runner uncontested from first to third. And a 4-ball walk again on that. Tigers are at home, so they will have the full inning at the end of the final inning of this, whatever that score is. Again, 15 after 3, 10 after 5 if it comes to that. Right now they are halfway there to the 5-inning rule. And Calhoun will be walked. That will bring up Youngblood. That is Lexa Youngblood. Lexa has scored in this ball game already. What is with these updates? They're getting on my nerves on these computers. Both of them are trying to update again. I updated like 2 days ago. Actually, maybe more than 2 days, because that is hit though. It's going to bounce off the fence. That is 1 and 2. And that is a triple. So Youngblood with a triple and 2 RBIs. And that will bring in Bruce and Calhoun. That'll make this a 7-run ball game right now. In the second, no outs. Runner at third. This is going to make its way through. And off Lottie's hit, Lexa will score. And runner advancing here. Catching up on everything. It is 8-0, by the way. Getting all the numbers caught up and wrote down. 1-0 count right now. Again, Cobb pitching for Waynesville. If you're not doing anything tonight, or tomorrow night, you don't want to drive to Neosho, we got you covered there. Check out Allen Hilliard Sports. You can download the YouTube app on your TV. You can watch it on there. You can cast it. There's many ways now with technology to watch the game on the big screen. You'll have a nice crisp picture there. This setup's not the best in here. I'm trying to figure out a solution. 2-1 count. I think it's 2-1. I think it might not be 2-1, but this pitch is going to make it a walk. I thought it was 3-1. So that will make it a walk right there. Sorry, the clock operator is not 100% keeping up with things, how they're going. And that will put runners on first and second. A hit here by Carthage will bring in at least one, most likely. Foul ball. That is Stonebreaker up to bat. First inning, she had a single. Then Wickland, who's on base right now, she also had... Oh, this is hit to third. That is tagged. And one of them is out. Third base is out. Second base is out. That's a 2-out play. So she'll fall to a 6-3 double play. Coming up next, Wallace, the pitcher. She was... And this ball's away. That lead's going to be... That's going to lead to an error. And with that, that will bring in pinch runner number 1. Trying to figure out which one that was. I think it... I'm trying to figure that out. It's going to be... And that will... I don't know what happened there. It's 2-1. They had the count wrong out there. We'll have to start a substitution. Strikeout by Wallace. But the damage is done. 9-0. Top of the second. We'll be back after this. A word from our sponsors here. And we are back here again. We want to thank some of our other sponsors for this season, especially Tiger football sponsors. We're going to have an out to start this. That is Gordon. First base with the out. That is out number 1. But we'll go back to our sponsors, Bank of Crocker. Since 1911, serving Pulaski County and the Crocker community for all your banking needs. Along with Chris Pills basketball this week for our instant replay sponsors during football and during this game, but not doing a lot of replays here. I want to thank them especially, Perez Lawn Care, just to name a few. And we'll try to get some more of those in there later on as we do this. Post Pawn Shop, another proud sponsor. And of course, Waynesville Youth Football and the Dixon School District, both of them are main sponsors. 2-0 lead. Next week, actually, we may have a Waynesville game at home next week on Tuesday. I'll have to look at that. Because if so, we'll have 2 Waynesville softball games next week coming to you. We'll have to find out what the plan is on that. And that's a strike. Cobb made it to base on a single, by the way. And this one is fouled. Nowhere to go. Or not. It is Cobb, isn't it? I think so. He's our cone up to bat right now. Yes, Zarcone is up to bat. First bat for Zarcone here. This is the bottom of the lineup, so we'll have Niederich coming back. 2-2 count after that pitch. And that Pitch inside. I think they're going to call a strike on that. That's a strikeout for Zarcone. And a single by Niederich in the first to lead off the game. Tigers left several stranded out there at the end of that inning. Carthage, 5 in the first, 4 in the second. And a little bunt on that. She is out. And with that, that will be a 1-3 out. We'll be back after these messages for the bottom. Tigers come, sorry, Republic. Yes, it is Tigers. Carthage coming up to bat. A lot of Tigers going on. Sorry about that. Took a chicken nugget break for you right there. We're going to start with a walk here. And that is Emma Stark. She will get on base. Back to the top of the lineup. This is the third time Willis has been at bat. She's 0-1. She has scored, though, off of getting on base with the walk. And 6 runs will force the Tigers' hand here. Carthage in the blue. They're the Tigers also. Waynesville in the orange. They're the home Tigers. Lots of Tigers going around. Single to first. She is safe. Beat the throw. That will give her her first positive note. She's 1-2 now in the game. That will bring up Bruce. Runners at first and second. Foul ball. Strike 1. Beautiful facilities here at Waynesville. We appreciate them letting me broadcast these games from these beautiful facilities. Very nice press box, actually, too. I like it. Has air conditioning, kind of. Force out. She's going to be safe at first, but that's going to bring up the first out of the game at third. It's a smart play by the third base lady over there. And next up is Calhoun. Calhoun flew out and walked in the ball game. I forgot all the runs written down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have all the runs written down. I am proud of myself. To second, force out. That will end the inning after that. So just like that, no runs scored by Carthage. We're going to have a 4th inning. We'll be back after this. You're watching Tiger Softball on Allen Hilliard Sports, brought to you by Security Bank of Pulaski County. All right, up to bat is I have number 1 out there. Oh, yeah, never mind. We're good. Riley Grosvenor's out there. And she will strike. Sorry about that. I had a dumb moment for a while. I'm like, what? But she will strike out. She is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Reagan Grosvenor coming up to bat. Something wasn't clicking right away. That is to the pitcher. Can she get it off? No one on the base. If you're going to get a hit, I guess hit it right to the pitcher. You're either going to catch it or you're going to have a free base out of it. So Reagan Grosvenor is going to go 2-0, 2 singles in the ball game. Tigers 1 out, 1 on first. Again, join us tomorrow. We'll be live from Neosho, Missouri, down in the Four Corners region, almost the Four Corners, as the Tigers take on the Wildcats on the road. Neosho coming off a big win against Lebanon, 28-14 last week. Waynesville Tigers coming off a big loss against the Willard Tigers, close loss at home by a touchdown. So hoping to have a good ball game for that. A couple rough games to start the season for Waynesville, but facing Carthage and Republic, 2 very good teams. COC, a very competitive conference. Perez up to bat. And Perez will strike out. Next up is Horsey. That's 2 outs. And if they would have had 15, we would have had a 45-minute baseball game. That is ridiculous. The wind out there is just craziness right now, the way it's blowing. And 1-1 count after that. Horsey had a single in the first. And Saturday we'll be live with youth football. Single. It's good defensive stop on that. That's going to result in a base. So she will go 2-0 in this ball game. And the former pitcher, Nicole, coming up to bat. Should be. Didn't see the number yet, but I'm going to assume I haven't had a substitution notice. Yep, it is. Last game we had, they didn't tell us about substitutions, which kind of caused some confusion. But we are all squared up in this ball game, so we are gonna see. I still got like 30 chicken nuggets to eat here. 25, 30 nuggets. Mr. Raccoons and Possum will be very happy tonight if the cats don't like him. 2-1 count on the swing. But again, I appreciate you for joining me on this Thursday night. A lovely day for a broadcast. I believe we are, actually, what am I just guessing? I can look online here and tell you, can't I? Oh. And that is another strikeout. So, that is her second of the game. That one, the inning scoreless. We're going to leave 2 on base again. You're watching Lady Tiger Softball and Allen Hilliard Sports, brought to you by Security Bank of Pulaski County. Back here, top of the fourth, Carthage up to bat. Carthage is going to... Nope, I was about to say they're going to get one through, but they're going to have a single. See, better option for the Tigers. And Alexa Youngblood will get her third hit of the ball game after that. Okay, give me time to give your name before you get these big hits out here. And a lot of young blood coming up to bat. Same story. This time she's not going to get a hit automatically. Alexa will move on the bases. She'll advance to second. Next up is Wickland. And there's a single for an RBI. That's our 10th run of the ball game now. And next up is Whitland over to first. Can they get her? She is out, but she will advance the runner. Sacrifice advanced the base. I don't know if that was her plan, but she will go out on a fielder's choice. Next up is Stonebreaker. First pitch is a walk. Foul. Nope, that is fair. That is tagged on third. I believe she is out. So, good job picking off the lead runner. And the... Actually... Oh. So that is the first 2 outs on that. So she will be out on a double play. Wallace up to bat. 1-1 for Wallace in the ball game. Or actually, no, Wallace is 0 for 2. She flew out and struck out in the ball game. But pitching-wise, she has not given up anything yet. There's a big goose egg on the board right now for her pitching stats, which is fairly well. Got some hits on there though, but so far left 6 runners stranded in this ball game for Waynesville. That ball is foul. That is a 2-2 count now. Chance for the Tigers to get out of here, but 10 runs now for Carthage. Waynesville is going to have to do something. Not sure what, but they're going to have to do something. And foul number 2. We're going to need a rally squirrel or something to be running on this field. We got some deer up there peeking out once in a while. Maybe we can get some rally deer going. Who knows? I don't know if rally deer is a thing, but maybe it could be. That is belted. That is fair. That's going to result in at least a double. That is a double. Could have got third on that. And substitute runner coming in is number 2. So remember that. Leave a note on wherever there. Send me a message or something saying, hey, number 2 is the pinch runner. So the run will go to her. That's what happened earlier. Number 1. The other Willis ran in for a run earlier. This is belted. That is deep. Can they get the out? That is out number 3. We are done with the Top of the fourth. 1 run given up. 10-0. Tigers coming up to bat. You're watching Lady Tiger softball on Allen Hilliard Sports. According to the scoreboard, it is 11-0, so I may have missed a run somewhere in there. I don't know where I missed it, but I apologize if I did. I'm going to give it to Youngblood. I'm going to assume that was her. I don't think it was, but you know, my mistake. I may have missed it. We'll go through and we'll figure it out. Gordon at the plate. She's going to hit this to first base for out number 1. Next up is Cobb, followed by Zarcone. Tigers need at least 2 to keep this inning going before the bottom of the 5th, if they don't give up anything. Where did my weather app go? Oh, my weather app went away. I need to know that it is 88 degrees and feels like 91 outside. We're going to keep this window the way it is. 1 and 2 count here on Cobb right now. And Sadie Fawn is the flex player out there on defense, by the way. Foul ball on that, so Cobb will stay alive. She has been the pitcher since the first inning. 5 runs given up by Nicole, and Cobb gave up 6 runs so far. In more than 1 inning, though. Scoring goes as... Nope, never mind, I know what I did. I know what I did. This is out on the outfield. That is caught by the number 9 player out there. That will go down as an F9 on the books. And that will bring up out number 2. So 5 in the first, 4 in the second, none in the third, and 2 in the fourth. And just like that, that's going to be out number 3. So, you're watching Lady Tiger Softball and Allen Hilliard Sports. We're off to the 5th inning now. We're going to restart that again. And bunt to the pitcher for Willis. Willis is out. On a 1-3 tag out on the hit. And that is out number 1. Next up to bat is Ashlyn Bruce. She has a walk, hit by pitch, and a out to third. Carthage doesn't have to do a lot here. They just have to... Well, they really don't have to do anything. They just have to hold the Tigers to defense, but a run here would give them a little bit of insurance. However, it does appear that unless the Tigers can pull something out, this game's going to be over the bottom of this inning. And it's been a quick one, just over an hour right now. This is what it looks like the game may wind up being, an hour and 10 minutes or so. That will put a Carthage Lady Tiger on base. So she will have her second walk of the ball game. I'm way off on the lines on here, but Jenna Calhoun. A pitch is a little bit high. The throw to second is not in time. Calhoun has hit out twice and been walked. So she is 0 for 2. Now, nearly everyone has scored, though, for this Carthage team. The only ones that haven't scored are Stonebreaker, Wallace, and Stark. That is a call strike. And again, tomorrow night, join us for some Waynesville Tiger football. Friday Night Football brought to you by Security Bank of Pulaski County. This ball is hit. Can it be caught? That is not caught. That's foul. Big opportunity for the Tigers there, but just couldn't hang on to it in the glove. That will just be a simple strike. 1-2 count now. And then looking ahead at next week, I have Dixon versus Richland on Tuesday, but that might change. That might be a Waynesville softball game. I'm going to check that. Hit to the hole, over to the shortstop to first. She is safe. Runners on first and second. And this will bring up Alexa Youngblood. She has scored 3 times in the ball game, and she has a chance now to get some more RBIs out of that too. Runners not advancing yet. I don't know what is going on, but for some reason the MSHSAA website does not want to work when you directly type to it. Out at third on the force out. That's going to result in a single, but it's also going to be out number 2. Just making sure everything's good over there. Next up is Lottie Youngblood over to third again. That is loose ball. We're going to have a run scored. Runners on second and third. That is number 6 that ran that in. So Calhoun will score. So again, trying for the squeeze play out there. Could not hang on to it that time. This is hit down the center. That's going to bring in 25, no throw, and 8. And that will make this 14-0. Oh, let me just clear it and do it that way. There we go. And runner. That's another single. We have RBIs here, but there's no way to keep track of those right now with all this craziness. Again, hit out to center. That is caught. That will end the inning. It's going to go down as an F8 in the book, but it's going to be the end of the top of the 5th. Tigers are going to need at least 5 to stay alive. Is out. And that was a pinch batter. I don't know who that was for. But we will catch up to that in just a minute here when we figure it out. That is out number 1. And we have number 1 at bat. So that was... Oh, never mind. We're right. We're right. So that was Alexis Dick on that. I am saying that name way wrong. I apologize. Riley Grosviner out there. Which, too, a former radio guy was a tough name to pronounce, so hard names all around. We had 9-11, 3 more in that game. Carthage scored every inning but the third. 2-1 count. That is out number 2. And final chance for the Tigers is going to be Reagan Grosviner. So adding up the totals for Carthage, 14 runs on 14 hits. And we're going to give our player of the game to Lexa and Lottie Youngblood. Both of them went 4 for 4 in the ball game. Lexi scored, and they combined for 9 runs. Wait, 4 plus, nope, never mind. They combined for 7 runs. My math didn't add up. But Lexa scored 4. Lottie scored 3. So half the runs between those two and more than half the hits. So we're going to give them player of the game tonight. The Lady Tigers player of the game here. That's going to end the ball game on that. And our final. Thank you for joining us here at Waynesville High School. 14-0 Carthage. It's been a pleasure. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, 7 p.m. We'll start about 6 for our pregame. We got a good pregame for you this week all over Southwest Missouri. You're from the Waynesville football coach, among some other coaches. So, on 14 hits, 14 runs, that's going to be a final here from Waynesville High School. Have a good night. We appreciate you. We will talk to you later.